Hello everyone, my name is Rohit and I am from First ABPT. Today I am going to discuss about rural community. First of all, what is community? Community is an organized social life of a local. We can observe the social relationship with the community. People develop attachment and sentimental identification with an area in which they live and belong gives to arise a we feeling. A proper definition can be said that a social group with a we feeling and living in a given area. Now for the introduction of rural community. People living in villages vary depending on culture and other occupations. And major portion of our nation is the villages. And it is also the backbone of our country. Villages are dominating in Indian way of life. The basic element of our culture or villages are the villages, joint family system and caste system. The word rural means, or it is derived from the ruralis, means the village or a town. Further, we know the rural community has only villages. So what is village? Village is a limited physical area who have common ways of satisfying them. Further that we will define or we can say that what are the characteristics of rural community. First, agriculture occupation. In rural community, most of them are having the same occupation like animal husbandry, poultry, etc. Then natural environment. In rural community, there are so many ponds, river and landscapes, etc. Means there is no pollution, only the free environment, free oxygen. Then we have small size. The villages are in small. Then low density of population. If we see the villages, there are less population than the urban community. Then we have homogeneity. Homogeneity means that people who have same interest and same occupation. Then we have low mobility. Means where in the villages there are less transport than the urban community. Now we will talk about the hazard of rural community. So first of all, what is a hazard? Hazard means something that cause harm or damage. In that case, the rural community lack irrigation facility depending only they depends on nature of water. They take a lot of loans and in the last it cause a burden to them. Lack of transport and communication facilities. People do not OPT for changes. They practice is using traditional unscientific system of cultivation because due to literacy and ignorance of advanced agriculture. Effects of natural disaster like flood leads to poverty and unemployment. We talk about the hazards of rural community. Now we will talk about the health hazard of rural community. What will the effect on the health? So, the birth rate and death rate are higher in the rural community. Ignorance, illiteracy leads to neglect the health care. In the time of disease, ill or health problem, people prefers to go in the temple or something like places where they worship or witchcraft. Rather they can go to a medical doctor. In class, how to overcome these problems of rural community. First of all, they have to develop agriculture development and development of supplementary occupation. Thank you.